we're going to draw our bears in sweaters for this project. And so we're combining a few things: organic shape, which is always what animals are. They have an organic shape. And we're going to use pattern and texture and what else? Colors. Lots of things in art. But we're mainly focusing on organic shape and pattern. So first we're going to make our bear. So the way I'm going to start, I'm going to make a big head because you know bears are big. So I'm going to draw a big, almost like a circle, but that's why it's organic. It's not exactly a circle. We're going to keep it kind of loose and wobbly a little bit. There's the start of his head. I'm going to leave room for ears and put a little head right here that dips down. Okay? Then I add the ears. And notice I'm drawing kind of light. I want to draw light because I might want to erase these lines later. Now you'll be drawing with a pencil. This I can't erase. But if this was a pencil, I could erase these lines later. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a little bit. Then I'm going to add for his face kind of an oval. Again, we're looking for a geometric shape that we know. We know what an oval looks like, but we're going to change it up a little bit to be more natural, more organic. So I'm going to put an oval in here that kind of has a wobble in it. See that? It looks a little bit like a bean, right? And then let's put the nose down low. And it's also similar to a geometric shape. It's a triangle, but we're going to soften the points so it becomes an organic shape. Organic shapes are often curvy like this. So I did sort of an upside down triangle and rounded the edges, and then let's just put a little mouth down here. My bear is just kind of content. He's already had his dinner or something. And then let's put the eyes. They're close to his nose and muzzle area, and they're not real big. So I'm going to put an eye right here and an eye right here. And there we have a pretty good bear face. I think mine is a grizzly bear, or maybe just a big brown bear. Now bears have big necks and shoulders. So let's bring a neck down and then just bring it all the way down. Now on your paper, you may be higher up here. I hope your face fills up a lot of your paper, but we'll leave it like this. I'm on big paper today. And then I'm going to put a neckline. Now, you're going to make a sweater, so you can decide what your sweater neck looks like. Mine just sort of goes across, okay? Now, to do my patterns, I'm going to want to draw a few lines. Don't go crazy drawing a ton of lines because then you'll have too many to fill in with pattern. So I'm going to just put one in the middle. And I'm talking about the middle from here to here, kind of in the middle of my space. Put one from the bottom to the top of the sweater, and then put another one in the middle of that space. And then let's put one down here. Now we could add a few more lines in there if you want to, or you could just do one line in between there. It depends on how much room you have. You probably want 5 or 6 rows of patterns. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add one more up here. Okay, so now I have my basic drawing. Now when you've gotten this much done, then you want to color in the eyes. I'm going to leave a little white spot right there. There we go, like that. Okay, color in both of those eyes. And then we're going to color in the nose. I'm going to leave a little line, kind of another oval here on the nose that makes it look like it's a little bit shiny, little wet bear nose. Color that all in. And you know on these videos, you can always stop the video and draw. Start it up again. You want to stop it and pause it. Just pause it. That way you can just hit play again and it keeps going. Okay, so there's my nose. You could make this little mouth a little bit darker. Give him some character. All right. Little bitty features on a big bear face. Now the way I want you to finish it is just like what you're going to see in the Google slide presentation, is you're going to go around and make short little lines. all the way around. The features on the face, the ears, the muzzle, like that. And then you're going to keep going. Watch me make another row. And another row. Look at this. And that is creating a certain look, a look of his fur. So fur feels like, what does fur feel like? Soft, fuzzy, bristly. So we're drawing these little lines to show the feeling. And what is that element of art called? Texture. It's called texture. So I'm going to end up filling up this whole bear face. Now when I get next to something else, like this eye right here, I just stop and start a new row right next to it. Pretend like that other object's not there, and just go right up next to it like this, and then keep going. Now right here, when I get closer to the middle of his nose right here, I can just start going up. Now I'm making rows going across. You can change that up. You can do this however you want to, but we're going to make him fuzzy all over and his neck. Now what's so cool is you could do this if you have a black marker or a Sharpie or a dark black colored pencil. You can go around and do this with all of this with black, and then erase these lines that you drew with your pencil. Then you'll just see the fur and the area that's no fur, which his muzzle is no fur, or it's real different looking fur, so it's shorter. So that's how we're going to proceed with our bear. And then for the sweater, I'm going to make some designs. You know what my favorite one is? Zigzag. So I'm going to go up and down. Zigzag, 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 zigzag. And then maybe this one I'll make some lines, bumpy lines or wavy lines. Maybe there's some dots and dashes. You can come up with all kinds of ideas. What about hearts? Maybe skip a space, do a heart, and then something else. Don't go too small, because then it'll take you way too long to get finished. You want to leave a space for whatever else you might want to put here. I'll put a big dot. Triangles are good. Circles are good. Loopy lines. What if you did loopy lines? Now all of this down here you could do with colors. We're going to make this super colorful, this up here black and white. So we have emphasis with our bright colors and another focal point with a face. So we have lots going on in this picture. If you want to finish it up with some background, you can. And remember, always sign your art. Put your name somewhere on your art and turn it into the Art Google Classroom. Okay? Good for you practicing your texture, organic shapes, patterns, and colors to make our bears and sweaters. All right, I'll see you guys later.